Hello, it is November the 4th at 9:20 a.m. This is another reading for Throthrothrowawa in regards to the Cambodian healer you've been working with. Because the three cards spread, the past, present, future, doesn't really help us answer specific questions like this, I decided to do a larger spread, which is more meant for questions as opposed to telling the future or tapping into your past. So this is the pentacle spread. It represents the pentacle, which is very important to many pagans, which I identify with. In this spread, we choose a court card. It's a little unusual because we use a major arcana instead of one of the court cards. Here I chose the priestess because she represents intuition and psychic matters. So it sounds like you're trying to determine whether this monk, this Cambodian monk, has some kind of higher power, has the ability to grant these blessings, and if you'll receive them. So that's why I chose her. The first card we pull represents one of the 5 elements the pentacle represents, which is the element of earth. This position in the spread tells us what is holding you back, and specifically what's externally holding you back. So here we have the Page of Pentacles, and in this spread, I see that you're concerned that this monk doesn't really know what he's doing. He's not truly as much of an expert as he states in his spiritual path. I also see that you're just wondering if it will do any good for you. So you're wondering if he really is an authority, if he really has any type of power, and if it will actually benefit you. The next card represents air, which represents what others in the situation think of this and how it influences you. So this could be the other people who've used this monk or people who are close to you. So here we pull the Judgment card. And what I see here is that many people believe that this is the right thing for you to be doing, whether it's those people who've used him for similar experiences or people close in your life. They feel that this experience can give you a fresh outlook and put you further on your path to spiritual fulfillment. The next card we pulled is the card that represents fire of the 5 elements, and this represents your internal self-doubt. So here we have the 8 of Wands. This 8 of Wands really represents success, pleasure, especially physical pleasures such as sex. So you're really wondering right now, as I see reflected here as well, will I get any pleasure from this? Will this do me any good? And maybe specifically, will this lead me down a good path, or will I end up having some bad spiritual effects? So you're not only worried about will it work for me, but will there be some adverse effect because of what I've done when I work with this other person? The next card I pulled represents water. Water represents our intuition, our psychic power, and if you believe, tapping into a higher deity. So here we have the 3 of Cups. And what this really shows me is a celebration and rejoicing. So I see you're having these doubts about whether anything will happen, if what happens is good, or if you'll have some kind of negative effect. What I'm seeing here is that your intuition is telling you that this person has powers and that those powers will be able to benefit you. Lastly, this is the Spirit card, and a good analogy for this card in this spread is it is the final chapter to the other cards. It tells us the conclusion, the outcome of the situation. So here we have the Star. Now this is very interesting. Basically what the Star tells us is that if you just remain quiet, the truth will come to you. The universe will show you what your answer is. So if you quiet your doubts and you really tap into your intuition and you tap into the universe through your intuition, you will be told the truth. And the truth that we're seeing your intuition wants to express is that this is going to be a successful venture for you. This is something that can lead to good spiritual results. There will not be negative spiritual results. So I definitely see you tapping into your higher self through this experience. And I think working with this monk for you right now sounds like it is a good decision. I see it leading to good results. Please feel free to ask me any questions or give me any feedback. Thanks so much. Good luck. Take care.